युहन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं यं गुरुं हि स्वयं सत्यः प्रज्ञाभक्तिविनीतयः नीतिश्चापि वृता नित्यं तं गुरुं प्रणमाम्यहम् सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म औपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यां मा ब्रह्म निराकरोतु। अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मन्यरते यमुपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। यश्चित्तेन्द्रियमारुतेर्नकलः नेत्रस्य नेत्रं गतम् श्रोत्रश्रोत्रमिमं हृदोऽपि हृदयं वाचश्च वाचं परम् प्राणप्राणमिहाधिगत्य कुशलाः आत्मानमस्तैषणाः त्यक्त्वेमां तनुमाप्नुवन्ति परमम् विष्णोः पदं शाश्वतम्। चक्षुर्नाञ्चति यत्र वागपि मनः ज्ञाताद्यनन्यत्तथा ज्ञाताद्यन्न गिरोदितं समुदिता वाणी च येन स्वयं बुद्ध्वा बुद्ध्या यन्नमतं च येन तु मता बुद्धिश्रवश्चक्षुषी यज्जानाति न यद्यतो नितिमरुत् तद्ब्रह्म नोपासितम्। वेदाहं बृहदित्यवैति मनसा यो वेददभ्रं स तत् नो वेदास्मि न वेदनेति मनुते यो वेद सम्यक् स तत्। विज्ञातं त्वपि जानतां बृहदविज्ञातं पुनर्जानताम् ज्ञातं मे प्रतिबोधमेतदिति तत् मत्वामृतं विन्दते। So we are basically looking at the commentary of the fourth line of the verse that we read. Jnatam me pratibodham etat iti tanmattvamritam vindate. So in the commentary that we were looking in the previous class, so a couple of concepts. So what is akhandakara vritti, what is vritti vyapitvam, so etc. was explained. Now we will move further. So in page 13, so we have come up to the fifth line. Aham brahmasmiti shravanadina jnatva yaha samadhau atmanam pashyati saha vidvan muchyate iti siddham. So we were discussing up to that. So further Ramaraya says yadva me pratibodham jnatam ityasya mamaka sarva buddhi vritti sakshi ityartha. So we have the Vakya Pratibodha Viditam Matam. Amritatvam hi vindate. Atmana vindate viryam. Vidyaya vindate mritam. So this is the mantra. Now he is just considering this phrase. What phrase? Pratibodha viditam. So for that he is trying to explain Pratibodha viditam. Pratibodham jnatam. Viditam jnatam. Ityasya. What does it mean? Pratibodham jnatam. Ityasya. So in every cognition he is recognized. Okay? Not as an object, but as subject. For the moment you take it as subject. So it is neither subject nor object, but here we can just take it to be, because later he is trying to hint something. After reading one more line, you will be getting. Sakshi means the one who is witness. So if you look at the definition of Sakshi, so he is neither Karta nor Bhokta. Okay? So it is basically defined as Bodhrutvam. Akartrutve sati Bodhrutvam. Okay? So this is how we define Sakshi. Akartrutve sati Bodhrutvam. So if you look at, in fact, so this is something which we will very frequently use. So who is the Sakshi? Suppose some fight happens between two people and they come to you for resolving something. So then we will ask Sakshi. Sakshi means he doesn't participate in that. So therefore no Kartrutvam. And no Bhoktrutvam also. Because those two fellows, they may be receiving blows from each other. But this fellow who is seeing, so he is not receiving anything, neither Karta nor Bhokta. So for the moment we take it that way. Now he is saying Mamaka Sarva Buddhi Vritti Sakshi. So that is how you have to understand. So Mamaka Sarva Buddhi Vritti Sakshi is, so sometimes you understand as I understand, sometimes you understand as I don't understand. Right? So you say Vedmi, so you also say Navedmi. So the one who is witness of both, so that is what he means by Sarva Buddhi Vritti Sakshi. So Vedmiti Padati, Navedmiti cha Padati, Idanim Ubhayoho Sakshi Kaschana Vartate. So that is what is Brahman. Okay? Pratibodha Viditam. Okay? So now he is saying Pratibodha Viditam means this Bodha, Vedmi is one Bodha, Navedmi is another Bodha. Now both these are known to you. So the one who is witness for Vedmi and Vedmi, so he is Sakshi. So that is what he is trying to explain. Yadva Pratibodham Jnatam Ityasya Mamaka Sarva Buddhi Vritti Sakshi. Kadachit Sukhi, Kadachit Dukhi. So all things that you undergo, so there is a Sakshi. So this is what it means. Or else, he further says, Yadva Pratibodham Jnanam Sarva Buddhi Vritti Sakshi Tadetat Brahma Me Swarupam Iti Sheshaha Iti Matva. So if you look at that, his own verse, Pratibodha Viditamiti Matva. So he has that. Okay. Iti Matva. Kim Matva? So Pratibodha Viditam Yat Brahma Tadeva Aham Iti Matva. Okay. So Pratibodha Viditam Yat Tadeva Brahma Me Swarupam Iti Matva. So Iti Matva, after that there is a very puzzling sentence there. So I tried to consult somebody. So in the afternoon, he also said I have to look into. some very profound scholar. So Ramaraya says, so Jnatamiti Kartariktaha. This is somewhat puzzling. There is a Kta Pratyaya. So from the viewpoint of Vyakarana, Kta Pratyaya. This Kta Pratyaya is known to be used in Karmani and Bhave. Kartari Kta Pratyaya, so it is very rare, so it has been exclusively listed for certain dhatus. But for Jnana, it is not listed. I will tell you what the sutra is and then how we can understand this. We will come to in a minute. Let me read one more sentence here. Athava Jnatamiti Bhavektaha. See, Bhavarthe. So Bhavarthe means, so neither karta nor karma, etc. So the meaning of the verbal root itself. Bhavarthe. Bhavarthe Kta Pratyaya. So in which case Jnadhatvartha is Jnanam. So therefore Jnanam ityarthaha. So Jnatam can mean something which is known by me. Jnatam can also mean Jnanam. Okay? So these are two meanings that we know. But when he says Jnatam is Karta, so it means knower. So there are three meanings that he is trying to sort of assign. Two are well known. The third one is little difficult. So as we see from the sutras, but we can to some extent blend it to something and get that meaning. So we will see what it is. So Jnatamiti Kartariktaha, Jnatamiti Bhavektaha. So in which case Jnanam ityarthaha. Pratibodham manusyutam jnanam brahmeti yavat. So let me take you little bit to Vyakarana, which may be very useful for you to understand certain things in other places also. This Kta Pratyaya, so this Kta Pratyaya, how do you know that it can be used in Karmani and Bhave? There is one sutra. It is a simple sutra. So you can repeat that. Tayoreva.
Tayoreva. Tayoreva.
Krityakta khalarthaha. Krityakta khalarthaha. Tayoreva. Repeat. Tayoreva. Krityakta khalarthaha. Okay. Tayoreva krityakta khalarthaha. This is the sutra. Now, Tayoreva means Bhava Karmanoreva. Okay. So in Bhava, Bhavartha and Karmartha, Kritya is one set of suffixes, Kta is another, okay, Kritya, Ta, Khalarthaha. So these are three things that he is listing. Now, Tayoreva, why does he use that? Tayoreva means only in Bhava and Karma. See, this Evakara is Anya Yoga Vyavacheda. Anya Yoga Vyavacheda means it does not allow you to get into something else. Okay? So it is used in that sense. Now, so the Vyakhyakara will say Evakaraha Kartuhu Apakarshanarthaha. Kartuhu Apakarshanarthaha means in order to segregate this Kartrutva. Okay? Separately. Only in Bhava and Karma. So you can use this. Okay, what is Kritya Pratyaya? Let me give you one simple example. Okay. Padhitavyo Pathaha Bhavata. Suppose I say Padhitavyaha Pathaha Bhavata. So in what sense is it used? See, patitavyaha. Pataha patitavyaha means the lesson has to be read by you. Okay. So this is a tavya pratyaya. So tavya pratyaya is a kritya pratyaya. So kritya is a class of suffixes. Kritya is a name which refers to a class of suffixes. This tavya pratyaya is one such. So pataha patitavyaha. Okay. So means that refers to the karmartha. So that has to be read by you. Patitavyaha kaha pataha. So therefore that becomes the karma. So karmarthe, so you see a use. In fact, so one of the examples that is given in the text is bhoktavyaha vodano bhavata. What does it mean? Food has to be eaten. When can you say that? In our childhood, so our grandmother will say, Karatla pottada saaptanu. Whatever they serve, now you cannot say. So, pottada, you can't. Whatever it is, whether you like, so some 5-6 children will be there. All of us will sit. So you can't say that I like this, I don't like this. Whatever is just given, you eat. Okay, that is what it is meaning. Bhoktavyaha vodano bhavata. So this is a role. Bhoktavyaha vodano bhavata. That is a good training, even from the childhood. So whether you like or you don't like, you accept. That will be very useful in life later. So otherwise there will be a serious problem. Okay? Bhoktavyaha vodano bhavata. Okay? So where do we see this? This kritya pratyaya is used in karma. Where is used in bhava? So the examples are, see, shaitavyam bhavata. Shaitavyam bhavata, when you say, so there is nothing like karma. Shaitavyam bhavata. It is simply bhavartha. Okay? Shaitavyam bhavata. Okay. There is nothing like karma. So you get shaitavyam bhavata. Then this krita pratyaya. So which is what we are seeing here. Viditam. Okay? Jnatam. So jnadhatu krita pratyaya. See, krita kato bhavata. Bhavata katah kritaha. Okay? Krita kato bhavata. Kataha kritaha. Okay? Griha karma kritam tvaya. See, griha karma is homework. Okay? So, griha karma krito bhavata. Suppose I say. Okay? So then we have the usage. Kta pratyaya in karmartha. Similarly, bhuktaha vodano bhavata. You can say that. Similarly, here we have the jnataha patho bhavata. Okay. Jnatavyam. Also one can say. But here, kartari, how do you get? Kartari kta pratyaya. So it actually, the sutra tries to eliminate by the use of evakara. So it sort of eliminates the usage in kartari. How does our Ramaraya say this? So I was just thinking, the only clue that I got, but I am not very sure. I have asked some profound scholar. If he comes up with something, we'll see. But I can tell you, assuming the meaning, okay, the overall context in mind, perhaps he gives this. There is one more sutra which I will tell you. So this sutra is a long sutra. So you repeat slowly. Gatyartha karmaka.
Gatyartha karmaka. Gatyartha karmaka.
Shlisha shingsthasa.
Shlisha
Shingsthasa. Shlisha shingsthasa. Very good. Vasa janaruha.
Vasa janaruha.
Vasa janaruha jiryati bhyascha.
Jiryatibhyascha.
Jiryatibhyascha. This is a long sutra. Over the sutra I have seen, so Vakyartha which will go on for 2 hours in Vyakarana Shastra. Okay? So one famous scholar I know, so who did this Vakyartha in Sringeri, went on and on and on. Anyway, so this is a very interesting sutra. So it lists basically several dhatus. Gatyartha karmaka. Repeat.
Gatyartha karmaka. Gatyartha karmaka.
Shlisha shingsthasa. Shlisha shingsthasa.
Shlisha shingsthasa.
Vasajana ruhajiryatibhyascha. Vasajana ruhajiryatibhyascha. Vasajana ruhajiryatibhyascha. 8 dhatus which have been listed here. We will not find the examples of all of that. I will just tell you why I wanted to bring this sutra in. This sutra tells Gatyarthebhyaha, so the dhatus, the verbs which have this sense, can also have tat pratyaya in kartari. So this is the idea behind bringing this sutra. So though the other sutra sort of knocked off that it cannot be, so special dhatus in which you find this tat pratyaya used in the language have been grouped together, and only in these cases. So this is how always the rules are formed, right? So you always form a certain rule. So everybody has to complete the exam in 3 hours. But if you are handicapped person, then you will be given one more additional hour. How many of that? So you can have a list of few people. So this is the apavada. Okay. So that is utsarga. So this is apavada. So in apavada there are a few dhatus which have been listed. So gatyarthakebhyaha karmakebhyaha shlishadibhyascha yahaktaha saha kartari. So the last one, cha, means bhavakarmano. That is already there. So in kartari also you can use this. The example. This will be only one illustrative example. Gato devadattaha gramam. In which sense? Devadattaha gramam gataha. Now this gataha and devadattaha, so both refer to karta, and therefore gataha. So there we have a kta pratyaya, but it is in kartari. Okay, gataha devadattaha gramam. Gato devadattena gramaha. The same gataha. See, devadattena gramaha gataha. Okay, when you say devadattena gramaha gataha, so there that tap pratyaya refers to karma because it refers to the grama. Okay. The third one is gatam devadattena bhave. See, bhuktam devadattena, suttam devadattena. Okay. So they are all just bhava. You understand? So gatam devadattena, suppose you say. Okay, then this is a bhavartha. Here, how do you bring in that? So gatyartha, I guess what Ramaraja could have had in mind is this gatyarthaka dhatavaha jnanarthakaha api bhavanti. Okay? See, it is not the other way around which is stated, but I think keeping this in mind and what is to be conveyed here in mind, so he is just giving this. Okay. So here jnatamiti kartariktaha is what he says. Now how do we understand? Jnatamiti kartariktaha, suppose you say. So here the previous sentence he basically defined this as sakshi. Now sakshi, one can say, though he is a witness, so he also knows. Understand? So though he is a witness, definitely knows. So when you say knows, it refers to the one who knows. Pratibodha viditam. So pratibodha viditam means, so pratibodha viditam iti ena matam. So viditam he is referring to as Sakshi, and therefore one can see aham brahma iti matva. See, that is what the previous sentence, if you look at, pratibodham jnatam sarvabuddhi vritti sakshi tadetat brahma me swarupam. Suppose you say, so tadetat me swarupam, pratibodha viditam me swarupam. If you say, so then it can be taken as kartari. So it is in this sense, perhaps he is trying to say jnatamiti kartariktaha. Okay. So the sutra which can be invoked to my knowledge is only this. Athava jnatamiti bhavektaha. That is very simple. Jnatamiti bhavektaha. It means jnanam. And what does it amount to? Pratibodham manusyutam jnanam brahmeti yavat. So jnanam brahma, prajnanam brahma, we have no problem. Okay. So therefore you can take this as kartariktaha or karmaniktaha. So this is what he is trying to conclude here. Then we move on to the next verse. So I'll tell the verse, you can repeat. Janatyetadihaiva.
Janatyetadihaiva. Janatyetadihaiva.
Yosti sasada.
Yosti sasada. Yosti sasada.
Brahmatmana sarvataha.
Brahmatmana sarvataha.
Brahmatmana sarvataha. No janati tu.
No janati tu. No janati tu.
Yo vinashamayate.
Yo vinashamayate. Yo vinashamayate.
Bhuyam samajñasana. Bhuyam samajñasana. Bhuyam samajñasana. Jnatvaivam kushala vichintya paramam. Jnatvaivam kushala vichintya paramam. Jnatvaivam kushala vichintya paramam. Bhuteshu bhuteshu tat. Bhuteshu bhuteshu tat. Bhuteshu bhuteshu tat. Brahmasmyekamiti prapadya. Brahmasmyekamiti prapadya. Brahmasmyekamiti prapadya. Arihayangam bhajante mritam. Arihayangam bhajante mritam. Arihayangam bhajante mritam. Janatyetadihaiva yosti sasada. Brahmatmana sarvataha. No janati tu. Yo vinashamayate. Bhuyam samajñasana. Jnatvaivam kushala vichintya paramam. Bhuteshu bhuteshu tat. Brahmasmyekamiti prapadya. Arihayangam bhajante mritam. So the mantra which has been presented in this verse goes like this. Iha cheda vedi datha satyamasti. Na chediha vedin mahati vinashtihi. Bhuteshu bhuteshu vijitya dhiraha. Pretyasmallokadhamrita bhavanti. So you can see, she just lifts the face. Bhuteshu bhuteshu vijintya dhiraha. Pretyasmallokad amrita bhavanti. This is the mantra. Iha ched avedit atha satyam asti. So that is what is the mantra is. Iha ched avedit. Avedit. How do you get that? Avedit. Iha ched avedit. So the avedit is basically the past lung lakara. Lung lakara of vid dhatu. Okay, lung lakara of vid dhatu. This vid jnane is one. In fact, it may be good to recall one interesting verse. So this vid dhatu, there are four of them. Four of them have vid as base, but they have different meanings. See, vid dhatu, sattayam vidyate jnane. This is a very important verse, so which I liked it very much. So it says, it basically gives you all the four senses in which the vid dhatu is there, and the word Veda in fact comes from this. So it comes from vid dhatu, but any of the four vid dhatus can be taken to explain the meaning Veda. So that you think. For the moment, I will tell you only the verse. Sattayam vidyate jnane.
Sattayam vidyate jnane.
Sattayam vidyate jnane. Vetti vinte vicharane. Vetti vinte vicharane. Vetti vinte vicharane. Vindate vindati praptau.
Vindate vindati praptau.
Vindate vindati praptau. Shyan lukshnam sheshvidam kramat. Lukshnam sheshvidam kramat. Shyan luk shnam sheshvidam kramat. These are known as vikarana pratyaya. Shyan luk snam sheshvidam kramat. Okay, so this vid dhatu, the base is same. So depending upon the vikarana pratyaya, so it takes various meanings and various forms. Now the verse beautifully brings in all of them. Sattayam. Sattayam. So vid sattayam. Sattayam means existence. So we have the phrase vidyate, 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 vidyante. Okay, sattayam vid dhatu. Okay, sattayam vidyate. Next is jnane. Jnane vid dhatu. See, vetti, vittaha, vidanti. Okay, sattayam vidyate. Rupa is vidyate. Jnane vetti. Sattayam vidyate jnane vetti. Then we have vinte is the form. Vicharane. Okay. Vetti vinte vicharane. Then vid dhatu in the sense of getting. So there also we have vid dhatu. So vindate vindati. Both are there. It is both parasmepadi and atmanepadi. Vindate vindati praptau. How do you get? So this is all because of the vikarana pratyas. Shyan luk snam shesh vidam kramat. So this is a beautiful verse. So which tells you. Now the avedit, so we basically choose the second form. Okay. Vidyate is left out. Now vetti. So vetti in lat rupa we have vetti vintaha vidanti.
Vetti
Vintaha.
Vintaha vidanti.
Vetsi Vithaha Vitha.
Vetsi vithaha vitha.
Then Vedmi Vidvaha Vidmaha.
Vedmi vidvaha vidmaha.
Vetti Vittaha Vidanti. Vetsi Vithaha Vitha. Vedmi Vidvaha Vidmaha. So this lung is Avedit, Avedishtam, Avedishuhu.
Avedit,
Avedishtam, Avedishuhu. Avedit, Avedishtam, Avedishuhu. Avedihi, Avedishtam, Avedishta. Dihi, Avedishtam, Avedishta. Avedihi, Avedishtam, Avedishta. Avedisham, Avedishva, Avedishma.
Avedisham,
Avedishva, Avedishma. Avedisham, Avedishva, Avedishma. In fact, there is a very interesting usage of this, right? In Prashnopanishad, Avedisham is used. In Prashnopanishad, in the 6th Prashna, you should see. So this Sukesha goes and asks Pippalada some question. Okay, what is that? Shodashakalamimam bharadvajam purusham vetha. He is asking this question. So then the reply is Yadyahamimam avedisham kasante navakshyamiti. Yadyahamimam avedisham. Understand? If I were to know, kathante navakshyam. How is it that I would have pretended as such? I don't know. Yadyahamimam avedisham kathante navakshyamiti. So, in fact, there is very important message. The next sentence is Yadyahamimam avedisham kathante navakshyamiti. See, this you should know. Samulo va yesha parishushhyati. You repeat. Samulo va yesha parishushhyati. Samulo va yesha parishushhyati. Yo anritam abhivadati. Anritam abhivadati. Yo anritam abhivadati. Tasman arham enritam vaktum. Tasman arham tasmat narham enritam vaktum. Anritam vaktum. Narham enritam vaktum. I'll just tell you, this is something which you should memorize and then tell various people. So he says, Samulova yesha parishushhyati. In Tamil there is a phrase, Adiyoda anju padvan. It is essentially a translation of this. Samulova yesha parishushhyati. Yaha anritam abhivadati. The one who utters lies. Samulova yesha parishushhyati. Yo anritam abhivadati. Tasman arham enritam vaktum. Anyway, so it is basically, so there you find the usage. See, avedisham, yadyahamimam avedisham. Okay. Here we have, what is that? So in Kena Upanishad, ihached avedit. Ihached avedit, atha satyam asti, nachediha vedin mahati vinashti. So here he is basically talking about this Atma Tattva. So the one who understands thoroughly, Atha Satyam Asti, he attains the eternal Purushartha. Nachediha Vedit. So if he does not know, Mahati Vinashti, there is a huge loss. Okay. Nachediha vedin mahati vinashti. Bhuteshu bhuteshu vijitya dhiraha. What is this understanding? Bhuteshu bhuteshu vijitya. Seeing this Atman in every being. Okay. Bhuteshu bhuteshu vijitya prarithya dhiraah pretyasmallokamrita bhavanti. So those who have developed this vision to see this Atman in every being, one Atman in every being, so they pretyasmallokat amrita bhavanti. So they attain eternality. So this is what this mantra says. Now, how does Ramaraya bring this? We will see this verse. Janatyeta dihaiva yosti sasada. Janati etat ihaiva. In fact, maybe I will very quickly take you through the Shankara Bhashya. It is also very short only, nice. There are only some few sentences. Why does this mantra say Ihached Avediti? What does it mean? Ihache, Iha normally means here. Here, Iha. Now, the commentary commences like this. Kashta khalu suranaratiryak pretadishu samsara dukkha bahuleshu praninikayeshu Janmajaravarana rogadi sampraptihi ajnanat. He just starts with a very general statement. Kashta khalu, isn't it difficult? Okay. What is kashta khalu? Kashta khalu. What is kashta? Sura naratilyak pretadishu samsara dukkha bahuleshu praninikayeshu. It's like a beautiful poetry. See, Sura naratilyak pretadishu samsara dukkha bahuleshu praninikayeshu Janma jara marana rogadi sampraptihi ajnanat. So, Janma jara marana rogadi sampraptihi. Okay. So, he is just listing. So, Janma it's difficult. Jara all the more difficult. So, Marana, then Rogadi. So, all these are extremely difficult things. Roga, if it comes, what to do? Okay. Now, we should, only thing is, saving grace will be, develop a certain attitude. What attitude? He Roga mama yuyameva suhrida. Yair nispruhoham kritaha. So that is the best way. If it comes, so one need not wish it comes, but if it comes, you better take it that way. Okay. So ye roga mama yuyameva suhradaha yair nispruhoham kritaha. Now he is saying, so all these are difficult. Kashta khalu suranaradiryak preta. So there are, so this itself implies, what we have to understand is, there is a certain implicit understanding in presenting this. Iha, he is saying. So, Iha means, so you have been provided something which is extremely difficult to get. A dog cannot understand. Prajnanam Brahma. You can understand. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Dog, mosquito cannot understand. But you can understand. Okay? So that is why he is saying Suranaratiryak Pretadishu means, so all kinds of sharira you keep taking. Okay? So there is one Atman which is Karmanusarena taking various births. So that is what is implied. Sura nara tiryak pretadishu samsara dukkha bahuleshu. So variety of them. Prani nikayeshu. Varieties of pranis. Prani nikayeshu. Janma jaravarna rogadi sampraptihi ajnanat. So this is essentially due to this Mula Vidya which is just continuing. Ataha. So what is to be done? Iha eva. Iha eva here is to be understood as manushye adhikritaha samarthah san. Understand? This manushya janma which has been given to you. See, adhikritaha means you are qualified to know. Okay? So you are qualified to understand this here. Manushye adhikritaha samarthah san. Yadi avedit. Avedit. Atmanam yathokta lakshanam viditavan. Yadi avedit. Iha ched avedit. So if you had made use of this janma, yathokta lakshanam viditavan. Yathokta lakshanam is very important. What is yathokta lakshanam? Ayamatma sankaha. So this is to be understood. Viditavan, how yathokta prakarena. Okay? So there is a certain means by which you are taken through this path. Yathokta prakarena. Then iha cheda vedit. Then atha. So for that he says tada. Then atha satyam asti. What is the satyam? Manushya janmani asmin avinashaha arthavattava sadbhavo va paramarthatava satyam vidyate. Various senses in which he is trying to take you through. So satyam asti means this avinasha bhavaha. See, day in and day out, so you will not be suffering. So you just take it that way. Death need not necessarily be. Only when this. So there is today morning, somebody was coming to the house. So I was just thinking about that person for some reason. Then I said that person, Noor Ayus. Okay. So you will long live. No, I don't want 100 years. So this is what the person spontaneously responded. Okay. So this spontaneous response, I was just quite amused by that. So here avinasha bhavaha arthavattava sadbhavo va paramarthatava satyam vidyate. Nachediha vedit. If you do not know this, jivamschet, iha jivamschet adhikritaha. See, there are 2 points. Jivan, adhikritaha. So jivan, every being is doing. Adhikritaha is not there for everybody. Okay. Jivan, adhikritaha. In fact, this has been very beautifully brought out. I just recall. Adhikritaha. The very first verse of this Viveka Chudamani brings in that. Second verse, I think. Jantunam nara janma dullabhamatah pumstvam tato viprata tasmad vaidika dharma margaparata vidvatvamasmat param atmanatma vivechanam svanubhavaha brahmatmana samsthiti muktirno shata koti janma sukritaihi punyayirvina labhyate. So it is essentially, so paraphrasing this, so iha cheda vedi tatha satyam asti. In more elaborate terms, it has been stated there. See? So here he says, nachediha jivamsched adhikritaha vedit naviditavan tada. What happens? Tada mahati dirgha ananta vinashtihi. Mahati vinashtihi. Ananta means this chakra will keep continuing. Mahati vinashtihi. Vinashanam. What? So this vinashanam, he is just explaining this as janma jara maranadi pratibandha vichcheda lakshana samsara gatihi. So this is what is vinashtihi. So this continuous cycle of janma jara maranadi pratibandha avichcheda lakshana samsara gatihi. Tasmat, therefore, what is to be done? तस्मात् एवं गुणदोषौ विजानतः. Gunadoshau vijanatah. So what is the guna in acquiring this knowledge? What is the dosha in missing it out? So tasmad evam gunadoshau vijanantah brahmanaha bhuteshu 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 sarvabhuteshu sthavareshu chareshu cha. Bhuteshu bhuteshu means sthavareshu chareshu cha. There are two basic classifications: sthavara, jangama. Sarva bhuteshu sthavareshu chareshu cha ekam atmatattvam brahma vichintya vijnaya sakshat kritya dhiraha dhimantah pretya vyavritya. He is just this pretya can be understood in various senses. Here he is giving it this meaning. This is a very interesting question. So pretya is, so pretya means one can think of maranam prapya also. Pretya. So here, what is maranam prapya? If you look at little more deeply, it is essentially separation of this jiva from one sharira to another sharira. Right? So leaving out this sharira, picking up another thing. So this is what is pretya. So here he is saying, mamaham bhava lakshanat avidya rupat asmat lokat uparamya. So one can take in two different senses. So one is lokat, but then this is a world which we have created in our own mind. Mama aham bhava lakshanam. See, mama aham bhava lakshanam. Lakshanam means swarupa. Mama aham bhava lakshanat avidya rupat asmat lokat. It is not the physical world which matters. Once you are a jnani, everything is a bliss for you. Even if we transcend something, we can see. So how much of samsara we can overcome. So only if we try to keep holding it, there is a serious problem. You release the hold. Aham lakshana, release the hold. Mama lakshana, release the hold. So mama, in fact, one person told me that he had a notion that he has to present himself like this. So if I wear this, I have to wear this. So otherwise, I will not look good. Iti asya bhavana. You will look whatever you want. We have to understand this. So just because something is worn, you will not become different. See, I'm just reminded of this. So there is a beautiful shloka in Shakuntalam. Yes. Shakuntalam, this man says, whatever she wears, she is beautiful. See, there is a very nice verse. See, let me. Shakuntalam, there is a Sarasijam anuvidham shaivalena piramyam malinamapi himamsho lakshma lakshmim tanoti. Ah? Mike.
Just 1 second.
Sarasijam anuvidham shaivalena malinamapi himamsho lakshma lakshmim tanoti. Iyam adhikamanojnya valkanena
Piramya
Kimiveha madhuranam mandanam nakritinam. It's a beautiful sloka. See, sarasijamanubidham shaivalena piramyam malinamapi himamsho lakshmalakshmim tanoti iyam adhigamanojnya valkalena pitanvi
Kimivahi Madhuranam
mandanam nagratinam. See, Kimivahi madhuranam mandanam nakritinam. So why I am saying this is that is what here Bhagavad Pada says. So here he says, see, this fellow thinks mama hambhava lakshanat. See, mama hambhava lakshanat. That is what is essentially moksha. I am Atma, so this is Sharira. Why should I superimpose Sharira Dharma on me? Why should I superimpose Buddhi Dharma on me? I am the witness. That is what he is trying to say. It is not that asmal lokatu muchya. Where can you go? You can't go to Mars. But even if you go, there will be your Sharira, your Abhimana. Okay, mama hambhava lakshanat. So that is why he beautifully brings in. So the Acharya, Pretya, Vyavritya, separating it out. Separating it out. The metaphorical sense has been taken. Mamaham bhava lakshanad avidya rupad asmal lokad uparamya sarvatmika bhavam advaitam apanna. Once this mama and aham is gone, the only thing that remains is Sarvam Brahma. Because you are identifying with that primordial entity which is there everywhere. Advaita bhavam apanna santaha amritaha bhavanti. Amritaha bhavanti brahmaiva bhavanti tyarthaha. Sayohavai. So he is just quoting this. Sayohavai tat paramam brahma veda brahmaiva bhavati. Nasya brahmavid kule bhavati. Tarati shokam tarati papmanam. Guhagrantibhyo vimukto mrito bhavati. So this is a Mundaka Shruti. So he is just citing. So the same idea of Sarvabandhatra Muchyate Atmajnanena. So that is conveyed there. So he is citing that Shruti. Sayo havitat paramam brahma veda brahmiva bhavati. Nasya brahmavid kule bhavati tarati shokam. Once this abhimana is gone, tarati papmanam. So it is through this abhimana and in order to satisfy various things, if at all one commits sins, he commits. So by cursing others, by shouting at others, so you hurt others, you hurt yourself. Why? Abhimana. How can you tell me this? A few days back, people did not realize that they are living in a hostel. I mean, staff hostel. Shouting at each other. I don't know whether it is son, mother, husband, wife, whatever it is. It was a huge noise. Why? Abhimana. Titna the did point. So what? Whatever you say, you say. It doesn't matter to me. I am what I am. So this bhavana, that is what he is trying to say. See, tarati shokam, immediately. Tarati papmanam. Guhagrantibhyo vimukto mrito bhavati. Suppose somebody tells you, so there is a friend of mine who will say, just for fun or whatever purpose, it doesn't matter. Your thinking is completely illogical, he will say. It is fine. So what? He will repeatedly say, I will have some fun. So he has some fun in that. So I can also have some fun. So what? Okay. So there is no logic. Fine. So these things cannot perturb us. So that is what it is. So that is what I wanted to convey. Ihachedavedi. assume that it is illogical. So you can take, this is all Bhagavan has given me. Hey Bhagavan, you please save me to become a better person. So over. Or you can just say, this is his understanding of me, what am I to do? Over. Why keep getting disturbed? Iha cheda vedit atha satyamasti. Either he can blame you of your illogical thinking. Okay. See, or he can blame you of something which you did wrongly. Okay, that action went wrong. So I will try to correct. Over. Why justify? Iha cheda vedit atha satyamasti. Mahati vinashti. So this will go, the reason I am repeatedly saying this is Mamaham bhava lakshanat pretya. So this is a very, very important thing. This aham and mama, this is the source of dukkha. So once you send them off, whether it is with respect to sharira or with respect to buddhi, so then you are through. That is why he is just saying, by moving from this body to another body, you will get Amritattvam. No, you will not get Amritattvam. This Mama and Aham Bhava should go. See? And this can happen here now. Iha cheda vedi dasa satyamasti nachediha vedi mahati vinashti. So we will see Ramaraya. So this Ramaraya exclusively devoted one verse. So whereas 4-5 verses he just condensed in one verse. So it is a very important principle that he is trying to convey here, which has been communicated in this Upanishad. Okay. Om Sarve Sukhinas Santu, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om